I'm Dan Brisebois. Welcome to the Farmer Spreadsheet Academy. Let's talk about connecting two different Google Sheets with the import range function. Way back in spreadsheet tip number 19, we set up a table to log your seeder settings from your Jang seeder. And we also set up a direct seeded schedule that would look up the seeder settings for specific crops and in that other sheet. And this worked well because both the information was on two different tabs in the same sheet, and it's easy to just click and point to the other cell and set up your formulas, and it works. This doesn't work if your information is in two separate sheets. So you had a completely different spreadsheet for your seeder settings and a completely different spreadsheet for your crop plan or your seeder plan. And in that case, you need to use the import range formula to link them together. To link these two sheets, I'm going to use equals import range, open parentheses, open quotation mark. This is really important. The quotation mark, it is. Take the URL of the sheet I'm linking to, put that in the formula, close the quotation mark, that wraps up that string, comma, open quotation mark. Going back to the sheet that I'm copying, the sheet that I'm referencing, I'm going to copy the tab name. I'm going to put that in, exclamation mark, and then the range I'm copying is range A through columns A through C. So that's A colon C, close quotation mark, so that wraps up the second string, close parentheses. So I have where it's coming from, the URL it's coming from, and the range it's coming from. I push enter, and it gives me an error, and if I click on the, if I hover over it, it says allow access, and that's going to link the two sheets together. I'm getting permission to link those sheets in. So I allow access, and that information pops up. I can now format it, and I'm ready to link that together. And now I've got my index matches set up to look for this sheet, and this sets up. One thing to note is if I modify anything in this table, the whole array disappears because it's this formula here that's creating everything. If I want to modify information here, I have to go back to the previous sheet and modify something. Like if I want to change arugula, or I want to change the rows per bed of arugula to 10 rows, I change it here, and it'll update over here a couple moments later. Now you're ready to link some sheets together and build a bigger spreadsheet system. So that's the import range formula. If you want more spreadsheet tips and tricks, then subscribe to this channel. I'll see you around. Till then, back to the spreadsheets.